My name is Senotu. I'm a food photographer and videographer based in Lagos, Nigeria. And in today's video, I'm going to be taking you along the shoot that I had and sharing lessons I learned from my experience on that shoot. This client reached out to me on Friday and said, oh, I'm beginning my food business and I don't have any pictures and I need pictures for my Instagram, other social media, and for my menu. We got talking and we finalized, and she booked down the day for Sunday. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Was that she didn't make payment early, so I had to send her several reminders to make payment. So the first lesson I've learned is when a client reaches out to you and you guys conclude, now don't just chill and say okay and don't make payment. They remember. Sometimes they actually really forget, so you need to follow up on clients like, oh hi ma, please, I know we talked about your shoot on Sunday, but please know that if you do not make payment before Sunday, we cannot book down that date for your shoot. Now with that in mind, if any other job comes in and they do not make payment, you're not obligated to keep the space for them. Also sending a reminder to them so that you can plan, because if you want me to come for a shoot on Sunday and you don't make payment on Saturday, how am I supposed to plan? Hi guys, so we just arrived and we are waiting for our client to finish prepping all the meals and then we'll start shooting. So we're still waiting for the props that the client ordered for. She wants an event set up for the dishes, so she ordered for some props and they are yet to arrive. Apparently the person is coming from the mainland, I think, and we were not informed of this development till we got here. So I'm a little bit frustrated and exhausted because we've spent 2 hours here and we haven't done anything, and we are supposed to leave here by 4 o'clock. So the time right now is past 2 and we are still waiting. We're just waiting, do you understand? And it's a bit unnerving, but I'm trying my best to be professional. This is one of those times where I wish I actually charge per hour and not per meal, because I believe that if I tell my client that, oh, you're paying for 2 hours and I come and you're not ready, if I spend extra hours, you increase pay, because time is money. Like, for real, time is the real money. I know it's not my client's fault and all of that, but also we need to consider the fact that we are running a business as food photographers or as content creators, and every amount of time we spend should actually be paid for. Do you understand? because okay, if I'm not working now, I'll probably be sleeping, I'm resting, or working on a personal project. You get, because this is 2 hours down since we came, and you get, so it's not easy, guys. I might just go back to my rate card and begin to charge per hour for shoots that are outside the studio. And then for those people that send the meals to the studio, I would just charge per meal, because man, this is a lot. So we got to the venue of the shoot by 12 o'clock, and then the person that she rented the props from was coming from Yanopaja, and we're not aware of this. So so apparently when they told her that they left, they did not even leave. Now the shoot was at Chevron area on the island, and then the props were at Yanopaja. And as when we had arrived, they hadn't even left. So now the props arrived at 4:45 or some minutes to 5. So that means that we spent about 4 hours doing absolutely nothing but waiting. It was frustrating. It was very, very frustrating. And what I learned from that experience was, as time goes on, as you continue to have clients, you need to adjust your rate card based on the experiences that you are having with every client. So some clients have it all figured out. Do you understand? They plan, they have it all figured out. But some other clients don't. They have a lot on their plate. Do you understand? So you need to protect yourself. And how do you do this? You charge based on the hour. So if you're going outside your studio to shoot, and you know that there's a possibility that this client might not keep to their words in terms of timing, you need to tell the client that you charge per hour, so that at every point in time the client knows that, oh, this person charges per hour, so I cannot delay them. So that makes them plan ahead and plan better, and it also makes you feel like your work is being appreciated. You don't want to just be hanging around somebody's house or studio or kitchen space just waiting around doing nothing. Do you understand? Without being paid for it, because time is money. Do you get? So now charge per hour for shoots that are outside your studio, even shoots that are inside your studio. Sometimes let them know that, oh, this is the time for your shoot. Anything that is outside this time, we're not going to be available. I remember a client I had last year that booked for shoot by 2 p.m. and then she didn't come till like 6 p.m. I was so upset. But then I had to just do the shoot. Do you understand? Because she had already paid me for it. So these are the things that just make me understand that, oh, I need to start charging per hour. So if you delay past the time that I gave you for your shoot, you need to pay me an extra money. Even if it's not like the full charge, you're still going to have to pay something. So it's also paying you as it's paying me. I learned from this shoot was to step up. So sometimes the client is honestly tired because she cooked all the meals and she has to go to market the previous day. So when it's time for the shoot, you need to step up. You understand? You cannot chill and say when the client finishes everything, you would now start shooting. After all, it's her shoot. As the food photographer or content creator, everything that goes on in your shoot location is your responsibility, except maybe there's a manager for the project. But if there's none, you have to step in. So like in this case, there was no food stylist, and I couldn't allow them to just lump rice inside plates and just for me to snap. But I know that at the end of the day, it's my name on the picture. So I had to step in and be the stylist. I had to remove my kimono, go to the kitchen, find out what was happening, instruct them not to add the leaves to the meals, like to the soups, till it was almost time for me to shoot, because I know that if they add the leaves before it's time for me to shoot the soups, it will turn black, and at the end the picture will not be fine. Do you understand? So as a content creator, a food blogger, a food photographer, when you have a client that you're going to is coming to you for a shoot, you can't just chill. You have to step in, you have to step up and take control of the situation. Where there are things lacking, you need to step in and then make sure that those things go the right way, because at the end of the day, everything boils down to you. Do you understand? So if you need to move things around, move things around. If you need to give instructions, don't be timid about it. Do you understand? It's what you do for a living. It's your area of specialization. So step in and tell them what to do. Ask questions, ask for things. Like when we decided to go with the plan B of shooting with my own props, she didn't have white plates, she didn't have a lot of things, but I made sure that they went to go and get them so that everything would still come out well. The next lesson I learned is to always go with my props. So whether the client tells you I have it all figured out, I have all the props, I have everything, always go with your props. Go with your backdrops, go with your plates, go with your chopping boards, go with everything that you think will make the shoot come out better. Don't rely on what your client tells you. Your client will tell you things that they think they have figured out, but a lot of times those things don't go as planned. Like look at this case where the props did not arrive till 4 or 5. So if there was no plan B, if I didn't go with my prop, what would we have done? It was when we began shooting with my props that the thing that her prop finally arrived. And a lot of time had gone, and in the end she even liked the images I took with my props a lot. Do you understand? So go prepared. Go prepared. Don't leave anything to chance. Go prepared. Guys, we are done. The time the event person came through with the decor and we're able to do what our clients really wanted. So now we are heading back. Thank you for being here.